I'm back down here at the exit. It's a little after 3:20. Hopefully they didn't leave without me. This is the Wang Cheng Pavilion. May 2010, copied Ming Qing Dynasty, hexagonal pavilion, designed for tourists to have a rest. You can see the scenery of the beautiful Great Wall of China. Dun 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 dun! So I hiked all along that ridge. It took me about 2.5 hours to hike the wall, not including the up and down to the actual entrance of the wall to get up on the ridge. Could easily add an extra hour for that. Do 40 minutes anyway. Hope they didn't leave without me. I think that's our bus down there. I left my book bag. It's always a good idea. Leave your book bag in the place so they know that there's somebody missing on the bus. I think it's harder for them to leave you too if you've got stuff on the bus. They feel like, ooh, maybe he won't be able to get home because we'll have his wallet. Oh. When I was in Dublin, I went out to see the Newgrange tomb, Neolithic tomb there, and I was concerned about not having enough time if I did one of the tours. And I think they said they'd meet at 3. And I met him at 3:30, and the guy was walking back with my bag to the visitor center to drop it off because they were going to leave me. And I think they kind of head back whenever the majority of the group's ready to go. But he said 3:30 was when they would meet. And I was in the actual visitor center reading the exhibits, finishing. So I thought, well, he knows where to find me. It was like 3 o'clock and I wanted to watch a little movie. But I think some of the people were waiting for a half hour. They were a little annoyed. Hello. Beer, water. I got food on the bus. Hopefully they didn't leave me. The Great Wall Jade Culture Museum's not open yet. Well, there were a lot of... I saw 2 people smoking cigarettes on the wall. You're not supposed to smoke. East Gate is open 8 to 3:30. Gate East Tower, 5 holes, closes 5. Ooh, so that's the way we came in. There's their tour group, so good. I didn't think there was much point in leaving early because we're trying to race down to get here and then just be waiting for the last person to come down. Hamburger, hot dog? Hamburger, hot dog? They're just closing up, it looks like. What time is it? 3:30 on the dot. They said 3:20 to meet, so I think we're okay. So let's see what I did. Show you on a map. Simatai Reservoir, so that was another couple miles at least. I came down here. Direction of Wuyang building. What would have been neat was you would hike, you would have never known it, but you would hike over a tunnel. The highway goes through this tunnel so that they didn't have to demolish the wall. It's kind of the weird thing. If you want to bring visitors to the wall, you have to build a highway to it. So that means you may have to demolish part of the wall to get them out there. I could have cheated and taken this cable car part of the way. But instead, we came in here at the general's house. And by Shuangduo Pass. Maybe we actually came in here by Taoshna. I think we were over here. Because it was only 1 or 2 towers to go through to get to this. What do they call that? Flanking wall. Shaling Pass. Large Jinshan buildings where the cable car comes out. Huchuan Pass. Jinshan horse track was extra embattlements they placed to slow down an invasion to make the Mongol raiders have to dismount. When I came out here, it was 22 towers we walked through. At some points it got to maybe 70% grade, and it was pretty steep. There were steps, and they had some of it closed here. Between like 18, 19, 20, 21, I think we had to walk, or no, it was maybe like 16 to like 20 maybe. We had to walk out and around on the side of the ridge. They were still redoing it. This whole area was closed until like a year ago. So you got some beacon towers here. Tower with 6 holes. That one has 6 holes. There's another one with 5 holes this way. Mobile repeater. People were talking on their cell phones up there on the wall. It's about a 3-hour drive back to Beijing now, so I'll sleep on the way. Visitor centers. This is where we are now, I guess, huh? Yep. Jinshanling high-speed road. Yep. That's where you get off. That's where we got off to come up here. Wintertime. I'd be real careful about hiking in wintertime. It could be pretty slippery. I definitely would wear better shoes than sneakers for a wintertime hike. If there's ice. Some of the gates you have to walk down a pretty steep passage to go through. You could easily slip and bust yourself and fall on some hard stone steps. So this was a hike from Jinshanling to Simatai, but we didn't really go all the way to Simatai, did we? That's the reservoir anyway. We came out a little bit earlier. Jinshanling is what we did.